Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. Today we are going to solve some queries using joining in SQL. First, let me give you a small recap about what join is, what are the types of join, then we will do the queries. Okay, so you know join is joining multiple tables based on some common column, right? So that you can fetch the data which are scattered in different tables. Okay. Now join is of many types. First one is equijoin or we can call it inner join. That is just take which are the common from the two tables, right? Non-equijoin, this is joining on non-equality. So you fetch those data where common column is not equal. Okay. Next one is outer join. Outer join can be divided into three types. Left outer join where you give preference to the left table. All values from the left table matching values from the right table. Full outer join, all the values from left table, all the values from right table. Where you are not getting the match, you have to fill up with null values, right? Right outer join, you are giving preference to right table and you are taking only the matching columns from the left table. Okay. Next one is self join. Self join means when you are joining one table with itself. And the cross join. Cross join is Cartesian product of two tables. Okay. Now let's do the queries. These are simple queries, but you can learn how to apply each types of join. Okay. So I have created two tables. See, one is department table, department ID, department name. Another is employees table. In employees table, we have employee ID, employee name, department ID. Okay. So see here, this is the department table. This is the department ID, department name. Okay. And this is the employee table. So employee ID, employee name and employee posted in which department. Clear? Now see the first query. Retrieve employees along with their department names. So let me show you what will be your output. Retrieve employees along with their department name. So you have to write Alice posted in HR department. Bob posted in finance department. Charlie posted in IT department. David posted in 10, that is HR department. This will be your result. You have to write the query. So I want to see, let's say I want employees dot, let me click here. From here you can see employee ID. Okay, so employees dot employee ID, comma, employees dot employee name. So I'll get the employee's name also, and departments dot, let's say what is the department ID. So departments dot department ID. Okay, comma, departments dot department name. These things will be shown in the result. From which table? Employees table. See here I am not going to use any keyword like join or inner join, where I'll put the condition here. See, what is the condition? You have to match this ID with this ID. So this is the department ID of department table and this is the department ID of employee table. So you just have to write the condition where employees dot department ID equals to departments dot department ID. Now see, here I have not given any join keyword, right? So there is a problem. Why? Department, see here, departments. Okay. So let me run it again. Now see, Alice 10, Bob working in finance, Charlie IT, David working in HR. Okay. So if you want, you can simply remove this. You can simply remove this. Now let me show you. Alice HR, Bob Finance, Charlie IT, David HR. See, clear? Now, here we have not used any join keyword. Now we are going to use the join keyword. Same thing, same query. Retrieve employees along with their department names. But I will write it in a different way. So let me show you. Now, from I'll delete this where clause. I'll write this on, and here from employees I have to create a join. So I'll write inner join departments. Okay, so you can see I have just created a join here, and instead of where I have written on. All other things are same. Now let me show you the output. Same output, clear? So same thing you can do using inner join or without also using inner join, just putting where condition. Clear? Now if I remove this inner word, then what do you think the output will be? See, it will be same because you write inner join or you write join, those are same. When you don't mention what types of join, by default it is inner join. Clear? Now let me show you one more thing. Let's say every time I am writing employees.employee name, departments.department name, if I want to see many columns, then every time I have to write this. So I will not do that, but I will write employees E1, departments D1, or just D. Employees just E. Now if I write E.employee name, D.department name. Now let me show you. Sorry, I have to change it here also. I'm very sorry. On E.department ID and D.department ID. Now, if I write the query, see. Okay, so you just renaming employees as E, departments as D. So you don't have to write employees departments every time, right? Clear? Now, done. Now the third query. Get all employee department pairs where the employee is not in the department. See, here I have retrieved employees along with their departments. That means these employees are in this department. So here the condition is exactly opposite. The employee is not in the department. So you have to just write the same query, but you have to use non-equation. For non-equality, you can write in this way. This symbol means that you are giving a condition that the department ID of employee is not matching the department ID of department, right? If this is not matching, that means the employee is not in that department, right? So now if I run this, see, Alice in marketing, Alice in IT, Alice in finance. Why? Because Alice is in HR, that's why HR is removed. Bob in marketing, Bob in IT, Bob in finance. Because Bob is in some other department. In which department? See, finance. So that's why Bob is not in finance. Okay. This seems some absurd query, but I wrote this query so that you can understand what is the purpose of non-equation. Okay. Then now what is our next query? Get all the employees and their departments. So null if the employee has no department. What we did in our last query? We took only Alice, Bob, Charlie, David. But we didn't care about Eve because it didn't have any department ID, right? But this time the query is saying take all the employees and if they don't have any department ID, put null. So our output will be Alice, Bob, Charlie, David, Eve. Alice HR, Finance, IT, HR, and this one will be null. Okay, so earlier it was the result, but now this is the result. So you can understand that they are focusing on all the values from this table, right? So if this is the left table, if this is the right table, then they are taking all values from the left table and matching values from the right table. If it is not matched, put it null. So simply they are telling you to do left outer join. Clear? Now let's do the left outer join. So we can write select E dot employee underscore name D dot department underscore name from employees, name it as E, do right join departments D on E dot department underscore ID equals to D dot department underscore ID. Okay, now let me run this. See, David, Alice, Bob, Charlie. I made a mistake. This is left join, not right join. Because I am focusing on left table. If, and in case of if, the department name is null, right? We are focusing on the left table, so we are doing left outer join. Okay, left join or left outer join, both are same. Okay, if I just write left outer join, then same. Okay, so no confusion with that. Now our next query. Get all the departments and their employees. So null if the employee belongs to a department. So null if no employee belongs to a department. So they are saying that give the name of the department, and if you don't find any employee then put null. So they are preferring the department table, which is the right table. See here, department is the right table, and they are telling that take all the department. If no employee is found, then put null. Clear? So we can write HR, finance, IT, marketing. Now, HR if it is matched, Alice is matched, David is matched. So Alice will be there, David will be there, right? For finance, match is Bob. So Bob will be there. For IT is matched with 30. So Charlie will be there. Marketing is not matched. So marketing will be null. Okay. So it will be Alice, David, Bob, Charlie, null. Alice HR, David HR, Bob finance, Charlie IT, null marketing. Okay. And if is rejected because we are doing right outer join. Clear? Now let's write the query. So we can write select E dot employee name. All the things are same. Just we will write right outer join. Department name from employees E right outer join departments D on E dot department ID equals to D dot department ID. Now let's see the result. See, HR David, HR Alice, finance Bob, IT Charlie, marketing null. Clear? As we expected. This is called right outer join. Clear? Now the next one is include all employees and all departments. So you can see that you are giving preference to employees table, you are giving preference to departments table also, right? So you have to do full outer join. Then take both the values, all the values from both the tables and put null if it is not matching. Clear? Now the next question. Find employees in the same department. So let's first see what will be our result. Find employees in the same department. So you have to write Alice who are in the same department. Alice is in 10, David is in 10. So you have to write Alice and David is in the same department. This will be our result, right? All others are in different department. So what do you have to do? You have to do self join. Let me copy this table. Okay, let me paste these two tables first. And now see how the self join is working. This is one table E1. This is a separate table E2. Same table but I am considering it as separate. Now I will check this department ID with this department ID. Because I want to see which employees are in same department. Which employees are in same department. So I have to match the department ID. If the department ID is matched, then I can say that person is in the same department, right? So I will just match if the department ID is same, then they are in same department. Now see Alice 10, Alice 10 matched, yes. So I can write Alice, let's say in department ID 10. Alice 20 matched, no. 10, 30, no. 10, 10, yes, again matched. So Alice, David, both are in same department. Next take Bob, 20, matched? No. Bob, 20, matched? Yes. So I can write Bob, Bob in 20. Next, Bob, 30, 20, 30, no. 20, 10, no. Next, Charlie, 30, 30, 10, no. 30, 20, no. 30, 30, yes. Charlie is matched. So it is 30. Charlie, David, no. So it is not matched. David now, 10, 10, matched, yes. So David, Alice, 10. 10, 20, no. 10, 30, no. 10, 10, yes, again matched. So David, David, 10. So you can see that as the name is same, it is taking its own ID also. So I have to remove this one, I have to remove this one, I have to remove this one, and I have to remove this one, right? So it will be Alice, David, David, Alice, Alice, right? So for this I have to put one more condition. So let's write the query. So we can write select E1 dot employee name comma E2 dot employee name, because see here I am fetching employee name from this table, employee name from this table when the condition is matched. Okay, so employee name from which table? From employees table. I am giving it as E1 and make a join with employees E2, same table, treat it as different table. On which condition? On where department ID is matched, right? So E1 dot department ID equals to E2 dot department ID, right? So if I do this, then see, as we expected, this is the result. But I also have to give a condition so that these things gets removed. What is the condition here? You can just think that I have to write one more condition, that is employee ID not equal to E2's employee ID. I have given a condition where employee ID is not matched. 1 matched, yes, then remove this. It will not be there. But in case of Alice David, see, this is 1, this is 4. So we can keep Alice David. For Bob, the employee ID is matched. So I am removing this. For Charlie, I am removing this. For David, employee ID is same, I am removing this. But for David, Alice, the employee ID is different, it is 4, it is 1, so I am keeping this. Okay, so now let's see the result. If I execute this, see, clear, duplicates are removed, the symbol of non-equality. Okay, clear. So we have understood some basic queries, but in next class we will try to do some difficult queries using this concept of joining. Okay, bye, happy learning.